dance to the rhythm, let it flow. Here comes the ripple effect, let's go.
Welcome to the Ripple Effect podcast. Welcome back, the great and powerful, one of the best in the world, Kimberly Teagan.
Good morning, Noah. Thank you.
How are you today?
I'm happy to be back.
Good.
I feel like we missed a week or something.
We did. We missed a little bit of time. We had a few weeks. You got to remember to put that microphone a little closer to yourself.
Okay. You got
We
it.
had a few weeks where we couldn't get to the studio. There was life going on. Things were just in the way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Sometimes that
absolutely.
happens.
Absolutely. Life's.
Life
Life
and
just
life.
lifes. It just does its thing, right?
Sometimes it gets in the way, and sometimes you just need, I guess we needed a break for whatever the universe wanted that for a couple weeks. Now we're back.
Okay, so can we talk about the energy last week?
Well, let's.
My gosh.
Mm-hmm.
So Sunday of last week.
Not this week, last week, Sunday. So what was that, June?
11th?
Yeah, something like that.
Or 14th.
I'll pull it up
14th.
on the calendar. So
Yeah.
June 7th.
June 7th.
June 7th through the 13th was a wild energy week for the entire world, it felt like.
It was crazy. And, I was checking out the Schumann resonance. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
I'm not.
But it's you can actually go on and see.
Oh, that's right. I am familiar
And it
with
will show the frequency of Mother Earth. And it was like a complete whiteout.
Yeah.
It was a complete whiteout. I mean,
Was it really?
oh, yeah. It was like, what is happening with the frequency and the vibration of Mother Earth this last week?
Schumann resonance.
Schumann.
SCH.
Yeah. SCHU.
There it is right there.
Yep.
Is that what it was right there?
It was just crazy. I can't remember what day I saw it, but I was like, okay, this explains it a little bit. Just super wild, right? So like Mother Earth was probably pissed off at something and
Something
you guys
happened.
better like pay attention to me right now.
Some portal got opened. It had to get
Yeah.
closed. This was it right here, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah. So that just clearly. So if you guys have been kind of in a funk for the last week, or just feeling super off, lots of things have been taking place. Solar flares.
Yeah.
We had a super new moon this last Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
And so, and then Pluto's in retrograde, and
All this stuff.
all this crazy stuff. So on
We're
one hand,
gonna read this real quick. The
Yeah,
Schumann
read it.
resonance baseline fundamental frequency remains stable at its standard 7.83 hertz over the last week. However, like any given week, the local amplitudes and intensity fluctuated daily based on global lightning strikes, ionospheric variations, and ongoing space weather conditions.
yeah,
That's for real.
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
Like you can't say, oh, that's just a bunch of woo.
That was measured
That was measured. Yeah.
amplitude.
So I know I felt it. I know I felt a little restless. I know that there was a lot of things also that I felt were coming up for me that I can't remember who said it to me, but they said it great. They're like, can't put the lid on this shit anymore. It's going to blow up.
It's going to blow up.
It might have been our Ecuador friend.
Well, it could have been. And listen, everybody, not everybody, but there was a majority of the collective that touched and reached out to me. And it was like, okay, I asked them, how's your back? How's your lower back? Very sore. Why?
Yeah.
Why is everybody's lower back very sore all of a sudden?
Well, and how did you know that it was focusing on the back?
Well, because it was on me and I had to
Because
just
you're
check.
intuitive.
And, well, I had to check. I had to check with other people. Is there alignment with other people?
Yeah.
How many other people are having this symptom right now? And why?
Yeah. I mean, I know that you and I spoke a little bit over text, and you're like, there is a disturbance. Kim, I don't like it. What is going on? Right?
That was
You could
Saturday
just
night.
feel.
Saturday night, June 6th into June 7th. That disturbance was palpable for me. I could feel it.
Yeah.
And other people did too.
So Saturday night, I decided to do a little drumming.
Oh, yeah, that's
So I pulled
right.
out my drum and gave it a little oil,
Mm-hmm.
oiled it up, and really got into a fantastic just meditation. If y'all haven't, I guess today I'm from the South. If you've never
Southern Kim came out today.
Yeah, my many personalities. If you've never drummed before, I would highly recommend it. It's
Yeah.
such a well. I set intentions on Saturday because I just felt like the world needed some extra energy, and then I sent some energy to a couple of my friends that were doing some special things coming up. So I was like, you know what, this is a great time. Set intentions, connect with Mother Earth's heartbeat, and you just close your eyes, and the next thing you know, like you just really do feel one with that Mother Earth
You're in a rhythm.
energy.
You build
that feminine divine.
What do they call that? Flow. You get into flow state almost, right?
Yeah, and then you're closing your eyes, and the next thing you know, you're drumming to this beat, and you're just nothing matters in the world at that point. And what was really cool for me is that as I closed my eyes and I was getting into that trance kind of state, I could see like colors coming off like a ripple effect into that, into the atmosphere, into the waves of air. And I was just like, okay, I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
Because there was color just beating right off that drum.
Oh, man.
So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of did it was weird because I drummed Saturday night and it was Sunday that I felt that weirdness.
So it was Saturday night for
No
me
way.
that I felt that weirdness.
I just drummed this last Saturday, so my bad.
No, you were.
Yeah, this last Saturday
last
is when I
you
drummed,
That's
not
right.
the following one.
No, you drummed last Saturday too, because I think we touched base on that disturbance, and you were like, "I just drummed."
Yes, yes.
That was definitely
So
last
it was
Saturday.
a week into the weird, funky energy, and then that Saturday.
Did you
is
drum
when I
again?
started to drum. No, I haven't drummed since.
So it was. Listen, we know a lot of people that are pretty tuned in, and a lot of them were affected in some way, shape, or form by this energy, by this amplitude of the Schumann resonance, or whatever that measurement was that was actually real. There was a lot of people affected by it.
Yeah.
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 So if you listen, if you guys are affected by it, that's not a big surprise. It seems like
And
there was an
remember,
alignment.
This
Yeah.
too shall pass.
This too shall
right?
pass. Yeah, it was just momentary.
Yeah, just maybe try to ground, try to take some deep breaths, control alt delete, windshield washer, whatever you need to do to connect back to yourself.
Oh, one of the people forget, Kim. One of the fundamentals that we have is breath. Nobody can take it from you. Not even if you're in jail, they can't take your breath and the control that you have over that one thing.
Yeah.
That is provided by the Creator.
Yeah.
Breath,
So true.
right?
So true.
And the ground. The two things that we need fundamentally, grounding and breath. Nobody can take that away.
Right. Right.
Right.
Well, and it's such a simple, but yet can be so deep.
Right.
I was at a sound bath. Excuse me. We were doing plant brushing. She put together this gorgeous, 2-hour workshop. And I don't know, there was maybe 9 or 10 of us, and we did like a plant brushing at first.
Yeah.
And then we went down into her space, and she played some sound for us. And she had encouraged us to do, the breathe in twice, exhale,
Controlled breathing.
the entire time that she was playing sound.
Intentional.
And yes, so we were breathing like I really wanted to go for it. So it was like 40 minutes of, and you almost get to a point where you kind of feel like, oh my God, am I hyperventilating? But you get to a point where your body starts to tingle
Okay. Now,
and goes numb.
have you done breath work like that before?
I have in the past,
Yeah.
but not a lot.
Okay. No, I haven't a lot either. But when you can get into it, sometimes it only takes a couple minutes. If you really pull that oxygen into your body and your intention is to get oxygen in you, your fingers start to tingle. What are hyperbaric chambers made out of? What do they put in there? Oxygen for your body. Because your oxygen helps us heal,
Right.
right?
Right.
So that oxygen comes in, detoxifies or starts pulling all this stuff out of your body or provides the healing energy that your body needs, right? And oxygen has a positive and negative charge, right? So everything's got a pH,
Right.
O2, we could look it up what O2 is, but and of course all the other things that come with oxygen too, our air. There's a thing that happens when you breathe that way with intention and you try and saturate your body with oxygen. You get tingles, sometimes connected, sometimes you get intuition.
You just feel out of your body. I literally felt like I was levitating.
During the sound bath?
During the sound bath, they got to a point because she's like, the facilitator said, if you can continue your breath this entire time, do the best that you can. If you need to stop, of course, listen to your body, do what your body needs.
Right.
But if you can try to push through, and I was like, I'm pushing through. I got to do this. And it just literally felt like I wasn't in my body. I was hovering just above my body. And then she was playing bowls and drumming and chimes and all of that. And it just all came together. And it was like, wow, what a magical experience.
Well, first of all, when Felicia talked about this too, she talked about Reiki and sound baths at the same time. So a combination of modalities. And I think, why not do breath work and sound bath at the same time? That's super exciting, right? Because you're already relaxed.
Right.
It's already bringing you down to that theta gamma, bringing you into that state. And then you get all these beautiful sounds that come through your body, all these frequencies that are healing, right? Including the oxygen. What a great combination.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I personally need to remember to do more breath work.
Yeah.
Because I find it fascinating and where my mind goes. Like, it's a simple way of shutting that brain down. As crazy as it sounds. Like, you think, okay, just start breathing. And even if it's like whatever works, but I'm pretty sure it was inhale twice and then exhale.
Sure.
But you were talking about this the first time we did podcasts together. You were talking about how breathing for 4, like, and exhaling for 4, or doing whatever works for you.
Counting
right?
while you're
counting.
breathing.
Yeah, yeah. So it takes you to crazy places, people. Like, you don't need medicine, really.
I know.
If you do the breath work and you stay focused on it, you don't need medicine.
Right.
You will see your third eye will open up.
Yeah.
You'll feel your body will just have this knowing.
Yeah.
So what a great tool. Don't have to go out and buy a thing for that.
Usually people can heal themselves. They don't even understand this. Fasting, some of these modalities, breathing, grounding, a little sound bath work, some breathing. Holy cow. How powerful is all that stuff? And how much does that cost?
0.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Just a little of your time, some of your intention.
Yeah.
Okay, so get off the programming, stop watching the TV,
Right.
take 10 minutes of your day, and take care of you. Put the oxygen mask on first.
I love that.
Do you know how many times I've heard that been said? Billy Carson said that. Billy, he's one of these intuitives that talks about all this stuff spiritually online, Akashic records and that kind of stuff. He talked about the oxygen mask metaphor that you brought up 5 weeks ago. You might be a little ahead of the game here, KT.
I don't know. I don't know that if I'm ahead of the game. It's just you had asked me that question. I wasn't quite prepared. And you said, what's the benefit of being in an airplane? And I'm like, put your oxygen mask on first before assisting other people. So, because, sometimes it can get stuffy,
right?
And there's not a lot of room and you're on a long flight. But I just think that okay, let's switch here really quickly. Okay. There is just even though the last week was a little bit rough, it ebbed and flowed with some weird frequency, I really am sensing some cool shifting that's getting ready to take place.
Yeah.
Even more so. I don't know. I feel like the end of June going into early July, we're going to see a lot of, people's clarity.
Yeah.
More truth is going to be revealed. Good, like it or don't. I can't remember who told me this, but somebody said to me once, she didn't know who quoted it, so it's unknown. Maybe we can find it, but the truth will set you free, but first it's going to piss you off, right? So, I feel like there's more truths, but I feel like people, I don't know, you guys. All right, I'm going to go a little conspiracy theory on you. I don't even like to call it conspiracy because I believe in them, but these higher beings, I need to go see the movie that Steven Spielberg just came out with, Disclosure Day.
Oh, yeah, you were going to go see that, but decided not to last minute, right?
We just had a little bit of a change in plans, but, this is not coming out just because, let's go out and, make this movie. Everything is on purpose.
Yeah.
Everything.
Okay, the truth will set you free, quote.
Yeah.
Is this Bible?
Yes.
Biblical?
I don't think so. I don't know.
The truth will make you free. It's veritas vos liberta? No, liberbit. Okay. Whatever it is. It's Latin. It comes from Latin.
Okay.
That makes sense. It comes up, what comes right to my mind? Know thyself. Right with that. And I just watched Matrix again the other day from 1999 when they're talking to the Oracle and she pans up to this plaque above. They pan up to the plaque above her doorway in her kitchen and it says, she's talking to Neo and she says, you know what that means? Of course he doesn't. Know thyself.
And that's what I mean about the truth. I feel like a lot more people are going to be stepping into clarity of their own truth. Things may come up that you're like, I didn't want to see this for a really long time. Hit the snooze button, like, when little kids stick their fingers in their ears, la, 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 I can't hear you. La, 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 la. That's what so many humans have been doing for a while now. I don't want to see this. I don't want to deal with it. But all of this, I feel, is getting ready to show up be present with it. And I feel like once I don't know, I just get the sense that people are going to start to receive even more downloads, even more clarity. People are going to be like, oh, I told you the other day, I was driving to go get my nails done. And I'm driving, and all of a sudden I hear like, not like an audio here, but a sense comes in internally that says, hey, be on the lookout for the ambulance. They're going to be behind you soon. And I looked in my rearview mirror and I was like, there ain't no ambulance. All of a sudden, 30 seconds later, I'm not kidding you, I texted you and I was like, Noah.
Ambulance.
All of a sudden, I don't know where it came from. Out of the blue, here's this ambulance. Because I had just made a left turn and I needed to go in and make another left turn. So I couldn't get all the way over to the right. But I could hear them coming, and there they are in my rearview mirror. Yeah. So I scoot over and they're turning exactly where I'm turning. That's the kind of things that I'm talking about. The knowing. The clarity, intuition. The truth. Trusting. Like you had said to me, well, where did that come from? Like, did you hear it? Did you? So, it doesn't matter how you get it. Trust that you're getting it. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people are going to be godsmacked with that kind of stuff coming up.
Well, another thing that's coming to my mind, we had a very painful week last week for the world, really. What's the opposite of pain? Joy. So is this week going to be filled with joy, or is it coming very soon? Probably. Right? Because what's the opposite? Everything has to be in balance, right?
Absolutely.
So if we had a bunch of pain, a lot of people had the collective that are tied in, that are tuned in, had a bunch of pain last week. What are they going to get this week? Joy.
Joy. Yeah.
The sun has been beautiful. The weather has been awesome, right?
Yeah, we can't complain.
No.
Colorado's so beautiful.
78 degrees. I mean, this morning it was 83. It's going to be a hot day today, but man, those warm mornings when you wake up, you can go outside, shorts, short sleeves. It's really comfortable. The sun is really low in the horizon. I just sat, closed my eyes, and stared at the sun for about 30 seconds this morning. Just to get that red light in, So the balance is coming this week, I think. Yeah. And it started, I think, already.
So I had texted you a picture of what's all over the internet. It was these galactic beings.
I'm going to pull that up.
The Galactic Federation, which a lot of us spiritual people are talking about. Some people may call us crazy, but I do feel, I was watching a show on Gaia not too long ago, and it talks about how these higher beings are already amongst us, right?
Yeah. In the news, right?
I mean, they're talking about.
And Fox is putting this on. Listen, we're not talking things that mainstream media is not also talking about. This is on the news.
Yeah, this is on the news, guys.
Like on the news. Nobody cares.
There's a reason why they're releasing all of these UFO documents, why they finally admitted that there's these higher beings, because they are prepping us. How I feel about it is, they do want to learn how to live amongst us. Right. And cohabitate, right? And we can learn from them. Yes, there's good and yes, there's bad. Yeah. Just like there's good humans and there's bad humans, right? So the fact that Steven Spielberg's movie just came out, the fact that the UFO files are being released.
Are you saying that's not a coincidence?
No, I'm saying it's all planned.
Is this a conspiracy? I don't think so at all.
Here's the weird part, Noah. Like, there's a couple ways things can go. Like, you've heard of Project Blue Beam, I'm sure, where they kind of fake an alien attack. Like, remember the world. They thought, oh, the world can't handle that. There's other life outside of planet Earth. I think we're doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I think we are too.
And so I think they're underestimating us because I think a lot of people already know we can't be the only beings.
We're not the only beings here. There's no way. I'm trying to find some imagery from Fox or something. I'm having trouble, but I'll try again.
There's a picture of the president with two white-haired. They look like the Galactic Federation to me. They look like they could either be Pleiadian or Nordic. I think I texted to you last week.
This one right here, right?
Yes. Okay. And it's all over the internet. People are like, oh, that's AI. Whatever it is, like all of these things are coming up because we are about. I wonder what the Simpsons say about this.
Or South Park.
Or South Park. Like when do they say that aliens will be living amongst us? They already do. I was watching a Gaia show and they were talking about how there's 2 million of them right now, but they're shapeshifters. They want to blend in. So, one of the best places to really spot, I was watching this guy on social media do this whole thing, and he's like, he actually looks like he's a different that he's from a different, galaxy as well.
Listen,
And he
it's
said
just
airports.
that image with the red coats and the pale skin and the long white hair. Come on. I mean, if it's AI, it's a good fake. I don't think it is AI though. It's a little bit too popular.
I guess he put it up, took it down, and so
Sure.
that's what I've been kind of reading. Put it up, took it down, and then everybody's been talking about it. Well, there's been predictions from intuitives and mediums and healers and all that talking about how we've already been working with them
Well, listen,
for a very long time.
but people aren't believing this. And why aren't they believing it? Because programming is so effective. In 1950s, we had this event in Roswell. Nope, it wasn't an event. It was a weather balloon. Really? Not a weather balloon. Okay.
Right.
And then they just shoved that down our throats for the next 70 years. And now this disclosure is starting to trickle out since 2020. A little bit here, a little 2021, a little bit more. The tic-tac, the whole thing. What Fraser, what was his name? Whatever that pilot was that talked about this, that Navy pilot out of San Diego. Right? So these stories have been starting to trickle out. Joe Rogan has got these people on, some of these, Jeremy, whatever his last name is, alien enthusiast, UAP enthusiast, UFO enthusiast, and they talk about this. Can you imagine how happy that man is that finally this information is starting to come out?
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? Is it vindicated? Is that the right word?
Vindicated.
He's vindicated. He's been vindicated. It's,
Or Bob Lazar.
people just think that people that talk about this are just wackadoodle-doos. Well,
They're not.
They're not.
Not at
There's
all.
some really cool stuff happening in the world. So I'm kind of excited. Again, there's good and bad. Like I was telling Noah the other day, that, there's the mantis beings, and then there's the greys, and then there's the reptilians, there's the Pleiadians, there's the Octurians, there's the Lyrians. There is a whole plethora of facts that we already have, but have just been very underground.
Plethora. What a word.
Yeah.
What a word.
Nobody wants to really talk about it. But now I'm glad that people are tabling it, because I think it's what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
Can you imagine telling your grandchildren one day when they have kids, hey, when Pops and Grandma were alive, that these higher beings came down. We
Oh
actually
my
started
goodness.
that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but it's wild.
It is wild.
Because we've gone through 70 years of programming where nothing happened. Right? There's no aliens.
Yeah, you didn't see that with your own eyes.
UFOs,
Yeah.
tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
Right? Go back to bed. Go back to your home.
Yeah.
Turn the TV on. Keep watching.
Absolutely. Honestly, just start noticing people. They were
Sure.
talking about how there's places where these higher beings like to kind of try to blend in airports. Think about it. Airports, people are always on the move going somewhere. They're either checking on their kids, they're looking at their flight, they're reading a book, they're sleeping, they're doing whatever. Most of these higher beings can fit right in at the airport. So next time you're at the airport, look around. See who's just standing there, calm and steady.
Well, that's me. That's a problem.
Well, maybe you are a higher being,
get
Noah.
outta
You just
here.
haven't shared it with the world yet.
Oh, my goodness. I like to people watch at airports. It's one of my favorite things to do, honestly, because you just kind of, and then everybody comes with a story. I was like, I wonder what their story is. That family's going on vacation. This one, that guy's going on a business trip. This lady's about to go on vacation, whatever. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree.
I kind of like to look, what are they bringing with them? How much luggage do they have?
How much luggage?
Do
Are
they
you
have-
judging?
Do they have a sundress on? Are they going to Mexico or whatever? Right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's
And especially if
spot.
somebody's going on vacation, Kim, and you'll know this, you can strike up a conversation with those people anytime. They're happy. They're about to be away from life for a week or two or whatever.
Yeah,
Right? They're easy to talk to.
absolutely.
Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to Mexico.
Right.
There's always that little,
Heck yeah.
celebration inside of them that comes out.
Yeah. There was another. I'm trying to remember the other places that he talked about where. Oh, grocery stores at very early times in the morning, 2 in the morning. Go grocery shopping. The higher beings will probably be there because they don't have to try to hide. They can just be.
Right.
2 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. So it was the grocery stores. It was the airports. I can't remember the third one, but you get the point of it. So
They
next
blend in.
time, yeah, they're trying to do the best that they can.
And
blend in.
again, I want to repeat this again for everybody. This is on the news. We're not making this up
Right.
at all.
Yes, we're not making.
Right? But nobody's listening because the programming is so good.
Isn't that kind of weird? Like, I know we talk about this every week, or each time we're on the podcast, we talk about the split, right? The split of, the 3D and the 5D.
Yeah. Well, we bring it up a lot for sure.
We bring it up a lot.
Yeah.
And there really is, like, I try not to watch the news as much. I used to be really, like, into it, and back in, like, 2019, and almost to the point where it was just like, ugh. Like, it was too much. But I was so locked in. I was also going down a lot of rabbit holes, reading a lot of different things, and really just discovering all kinds of, just all kinds of stuff. And I forgot what I was going to say on that.
Well, I did the same thing. Well, you come back to your point, because I was tracking where that virus was so late 2019, early 2020. Okay. Where was COVID going? Started in China. You'd watch the red dots. I had the map up constantly. I was like, okay, I got to track this because I have to protect my family, my kids.
Absolutely.
What are we going to do? How are we going to avoid this? How is the mask mandate going to help anything? Not. It's airborne and it gets killed by the sun. What do they want us to do? Stay inside.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Shut down the beaches. How crazy is that? That was California for sure. And even in Colorado, they shut down parks in Colorado. Remember, this cop ended up showing up at this park at Donaldson Park in Brighton, Colorado. This dad and his little girl were just playing ball at the park, and he forced them to leave the park. I mean, that craziness only lasted for a week and a half or two, and people are like, wait a second, what are we doing, people? Who's making these decisions for us, right? Who's telling us to put these masks on our face that build and create the bacteria? I have studies that I pulled up and sent to all the teachers in one of my kids' school, peer reviewed by all these medical professionals, published how much bacteria grows in your mask when you wear it 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. All this shit, all this disgusting stuff builds up when you can't get fresh air. Okay, but don't pay attention to that.
Yeah,
just
ignore us.
Just watch what the president is doing. Watch what Fauci is doing. How many masks did that man wear at one point? Remember, it was 2, 3. Wear as many as you can. And then there was just silliness on social media with like somebody with 96 masks on.
Yeah, just mocking. Well, I don't know. Maybe they weren't mocking. Maybe they really thought that the more they wear, the safer they'd be. But
don't get the N95 ones because they're not effective. Oh, wait, they are effective. Lie to us.
That was a whole crazy time. Like, I'm so glad that that's in the past, moving like behind us. Because there's a couple of scares that have been coming on with the people in the ship, and then Ebola
in Congo now.
Just people don't get trapped in they want us to be fear. They want us to fear things.
There's people wearing masks again already. I was like, you guys
do the kid thing. I can't hear you. ABCD. It's just programming and fear.
I know one of those.
Yeah?
Yeah. Anyway.
So
don't wear it. I mean, listen, you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. You want to starve your body of the only thing that really helps you, oxygen, do that. Right? Wasn't there a guy, what's his name? Survival of the Fittest. What's his name?
Oh, I can't.
What's his name?
Sometimes I can't even remember what day it is, Noah.
I know. Survival. Who said the survival of the fittest? It's one of those philosophers. Survival of the fittest. There's right there. And Darwin.
Darwin.
Survival of the fittest. Thank you, Darwin.
Yeah.
I forgot your name. I don't know why. But I talk about this a lot. Darwin also has the hierarchy of needs, what you need, and survival of the fittest. Right?
Absolutely.
Remember the Darwin hierarchy needs? One of them. One of those philosophers. So, you want to choke your body from oxygen? Do that.
I'm tapping out.
Wear a mask in your car by yourself. It's perfect.
Okay, talking about tapping out. Let's talk about the UFC at the White House. What did you think of that experience?
I didn't watch any of it, but I caught some social media after, and it was reflections between 2020 June UFC and 2020, or what was it? 2022 June UFC and this year, 2026. What, 2 different presidents, 2 different celebrations. It was very interesting to see.
I didn't watch it because I just can't. I tried to watch a little bit, but I just can't watch 2 people. I mean, I know it's a sport. I understand it takes a lot, that it's a sport. But I sit there and I watch 2 people in this octagon just beating the crap out of each other
Just-
makes my stomach just I can't.
Same thing.
So
I
I
had the
just-
same reaction to this.
But I did tune into it because I wanted to see like what the crowd looked like. I wanted to see. I mean, the jets going over top. I mean, it was
the bald eagle flying over that crowd was incredible.
Yeah, and Dana White actually foot the bill for that. $60 million that costed him.
Only.
He says one and done.
That's it.
He's not going to do it again.
Well, no.
And then something's up with Joe Rogan. Like they're asking him to apologize for something. I saw it
What'd he
come
do?
across. I don't know.
He's not
Something
gonna
about
apologize.
something about the way he held himself at the UFC.
That man's character is stellar.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't open it up, but it came across like on my news break saying that people are wanting Joe Rogan to apologize
You know
for
how
his
sensitive that
behavior at
man
the
is
UFC.
for all that? He's so tuned in and sensitive to everybody's, criticism of him. He doesn't like to read the comments because people are weird. Mm-hmm. Like somebody commented that I was wearing the sunglasses. Why are you wearing sunglasses inside? It's bright in here.
Because I wear my sunglasses at night.
Look at how bright it is in here.
It is
bright
very
in
bright in
So
here.
sometimes, wear some sunglasses. Have
It's
fun.
fun. Well,
Have fun, people.
show a part of your personality too. Like,
Listen, we have fun in here. We talk about serious stuff too, but we have a lot of fun.
absolutely.
We laugh a lot.
We do laugh.
That's the whole purpose. Bring this to the world. The joy of light that lives in you and me just pop out, right? The pieces of God that we have of the Creator.
Absolutely.
That light people need to see,
Yes.
right?
Yes. It's true. I got sucked into, I don't know if I like the word sucked in, but I fell down a little bit of a rabbit hole. I was watching another show on Guyana. It was talking about the Salvatore
Oh, this red. Salvatore.
Mundant.
I'll put a pull up.
I can't remember how to say the last name, but it's the Leonardo da Vinci
Yeah.
paintings,
Yeah.
and how they are they're literally like decoding in the what's it called, when he does the picture of the man and his arms are out.
You're
What's it
talking
called,
about David.
No, not David with the finger.
Oh my God! Is that its name with the hands that go like this?
Yeah, and you can see all the angles coming down. It's the Trinity Man or something.
What is that called?
I want to say it's the Trinity Man.
Inner Outer Man from Da Vinci. We're going to pull that up because that's an excellent image too.
Yeah, and they were breaking down the math and the specifics and the angles that Da Vinci used in every single one of these pictures that he created. And when you walk the pyramid, there's a certain angle of the Great Pyramids of Giza, and there's angles right there on the chest.
Yeah, talk about this one.
It's an inverted, right? Just a triangle right there. And
Isn't this an eye right here? Wasn't that an eye? Or wasn't that signifying some sort of, it's not super clear, this image. Sorry, people, but.
So I don't remember them talking about that being an eye.
Okay.
But what they did was they flip-flopped the image so that it was almost mirrored. So it's crazy when they flip-flopped it, left side, right side, and they put it together so both hands were up. This is obviously
Symmetry.
Yes, the symmetry of things.
Yeah.
And they broke down. Obviously, right here, I don't know if people can see this, but Jesus is actually holding a crystal ball. They did a whole symbolism of the 3 stars that are inside that ball and how it's associated with the astrology sign of Leo and
What?
Leo's heart and the masculine and the feminine divine, and it was so fascinating. I need to watch it again, but the thing that really hit me was there's a certain angle that people used to be able to walk the pyramids. They used to be able to try to climb them. They don't let them do that anymore. But Da Vinci did the exact same mathematical angle. So now if you walk up if you were allowed to walk up the pyramid, I think it's it was 5.83 something. And
This is the other one, right?
yeah, this is the other one that they talk about. So I was so fascinated with Da Vinci and he's a higher being.
Oh, yeah.
He showed up way beyond he showed up with so much energy. I think Elon Musk is also a higher being.
This man's symmetry in this image, and if I have some interpretations about this. So And
What's
maybe you
it
do.
called,
Maybe you do
though?
as well.
The Trinity Man or something. I can't remember what they referred to that.
To this
Yeah.
drawing.
Yeah.
So the way I look at this is that's two people, inner and outer, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you put Metatron's cube around it, everything aligns.
Mm-hmm.
The chakras all align inside. All of these points align inside of that image. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I've
Yeah.
seen it broken down with all the. I mean, it's just so fascinating. Yeah,
It's not a great image, but it is what it is.
yeah. So I kind of went down that rabbit hole and all the symbolisms and the decoding, and he was quite a philosopher too.
Absolutely.
So I don't know. I might take a deeper dive and learn more. Oh, look, there's our president talking to a green man. Oh boy.
Nobody's paying attention.
Nobody's
It's
paying
fine.
attention.
It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. We have aliens here. They're disclosing it. Everybody's like, I need to go get groceries.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do we have toilet paper? I need some more toilet paper.
The aliens are going to come and everyone's going to run out of toilet paper. Like COVID. When
Are we
COVID
calling
started,
this right
everybody,
now?
yeah, we're calling it.
Everybody's getting toilet paper. We
Everybody's
gotta
going to
run
get, yeah. Because they're
Oh
going to be
my
like, are you
God.
kidding me? Is this shit real?
Yeah.
Like, but there are a lot of controversy discussions around, okay, is the government going to be faking this alien takeover like Project Bluebeam because they want you to be fearful? There's also talk about how there's potentially going to be a fake Jesus in the sky for the rapture coming down
of
to
course.
let everybody feel like
some holographic thing.
some holographic thing. And
Yeah.
then there's the truth, right? So
Shit is wild right now. isn't
it really is. I mean, what a time to be alive.
What a time
to be alive.
here.
Elon Musk just became the first trillionaire,
Oh my
and he's vowed to take us to not only the moon but Mars. I mean, what are our children's children? Where are they going to be going for vacation?
Listen. Here's my take on Mars. Okay. Our bodies are not suited for that environment. Now, I get it. We're not going to walk the Mars. We're not going to walk Mars, right? Without some suit on or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or we have to alter our DNA to live there because the air is different, or we have to terraform that place. How long can you sustain life when you don't have any raw materials that you can use? Water.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where are you going to get the water from? The poles. We understand there's water on Mars on the poles, but they're cold. Mm-hmm. Very cold. Mm-hmm. So how are you going to do this?
I have no idea. I'll leave that up to Elon.
Right?
I'm blown away.
I know.
Just with the fact that he wants to be able to have people vacation there,
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an excellent goal. Let's get there. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what people are how they're willing to participate in Mars.
Okay, I have a question for you, hypothetical question.
Okay.
If in 10 years from now, somebody came to you and said, hey, I am willing to offer you a free trip to the moon.
Yeah.
And you and your family get to come on to this rocket.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay a dime. Would you go?
Nope.
No?
I love Earth.
Yeah.
I love it here.
Yeah.
I've had a great experience on Earth. Why do I want to leave?
Yeah.
This place needs help. Let's fix this place that
Yeah.
we live on. Let's work on this spot. Then we want to go explore the galaxy. Let's go do that.
Yeah.
But let's find harmony here together on Earth, bring some peace. Hopefully we get past all this war and stuff. And we can go in a big, long session of joy and peace, right? Mm-hmm. And fix this place.
Mm-hmm. I'm asking myself the same question. Like,
Yeah, would you
Kim,
go?
would
What are you
you
doing?
go? Like, would you take your family in a rocket and say that you've been to the moon?
Free of charge.
Free of charge. It's going to be a 48-hour gig or
That's
however
it.
long.
No, I think
Like,
it's 3 or
just
4
go up.
days.
I don't know. I like roller coasters and I like that kind of stuff. And to be able to be like, this is for free and you're going to take me, like, that would be kind of cool
Okay,
to
let's-
experience it. Now, that doesn't mean that I want
Yeah.
to stay there for 3 or 4 days and pretend a vacation.
Yeah.
But to look down float around in the rocket and look around, look down and see Earth and be like, wow, this is
Yeah.
like, I would be really scared to take off in the rocket. But if I can get past that piece, I think it would be really incredible to see.
I think being weightless in space would be
Yes.
interesting. Give me a trip around the Earth. Give me a couple of
Yeah.
those. I'll do a couple, like the space station. We'll just go up to that, whatever that level is that You can remain either in geosynchronous or you can just zip around the Earth a few times, drop back down, land in Florida. That would be cool. Weightlessness, looking at how small the Earth is, even at, what is that? 400 miles above the atmosphere. Not even 400 miles. It's not even that far. It's like 32 miles or something. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
140,000 feet. It's a little bit greater than that. But,
Yeah.
that would be cool. I'll do that. You want to send me up there for free? Send me around the Earth a few times? Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Now, how about this? I got a question for you. This guy was offering a trip to the bottom of the ocean for like $100,000 or $1 million or whatever. What happened to that thing?
I didn't hear about that.
This submarine
But
that
that already
crumpled?
gives me claustrophobia. I become very claustrophobic when you just talk about that. Like the pressure of the water, like if something happened, like I would hate to drown.
Well, this was a big story a few years ago, right?
That gives me anxiety talking
This
about.
billionaire and his son went down to go look at some ship.
Oh, and one of them died or something,
The
didn't
whole
they?
thing imploded.
It imploded. Okay, I remember now.
The Navy knew about it. They couldn't say anything. They knew about it for a week. They knew that family was dead. They didn't make it. They were going to try this rescue mission, the whole thing. There was nothing to rescue.
Oh, I remember that now.
Okay,
Noah.
so
That's
would you
sad.
go to the bottom of
Absolutely
the
not. I
ocean
would
for
not.
free?
No, I would not.
Nothing. No, scary.
No.
So the claustrophobia is going to be an issue. It's not going to be like an airplane. Do you think the payloads getting up there are going to be easy to manage?
No, but there's something about air. I have air in the rocket. If something were to happen in the rocket, from what I understand, drowning is a very, very painful thing.
Well, they didn't drown.
They
got
just imploded.
They imploded. The pressure of the water at that depth is, I don't know, 50 times the gravity of Earth. You would just be dead immediately.
Yeah, that's just
No?
no.
but up in the space,
I'm gonna
no problem?
politely pass. I would do more of a. I mean, like I did bungee jumping. Your bungee at the Elitches loved it. The
Sure.
swing piece.
Right.
Like, I don't know that I'll do it now. At one point, I wanted to jump out of an airplane because I wanted to get past my fear of heights.
Yeah.
And I want to just know what it feels like to fly. Like, I know that when I dream about flying, they are some of the best dreams ever. Although I always end up like crash landing. My landing doesn't work out so great in my dreams.
You like tumble on
And
the
then
ground.
I'll
I can see it
like jolt
already.
myself, wake up, and I'm like, okay, I'm in bed. Well, at least I landed in my bed. I have fallen out of bed before landing, coming in from
What?
a dream. Yeah,
No,
as a
no,
kid.
no.
Yes,
Really?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And I was dreaming that I was flying and I was getting ready to land, and then all of a sudden I missed the bed apparently because I literally fell out of the bed.
Yeah.
But those are my favorite dreams.
Are they?
Yeah, the flying kind. So, but then I got real with myself and I was like, Kim, are you really gonna trust? Like I would tandem, of course. I wouldn't do it by myself. I wouldn't pack my own
Trust
chute.
not test.
That's you're putting all of your trust in the person that you are flying tandem with.
Yeah.
And you're hoping and praying that they folded your chute the best way.
The correct way.
The correct way.
Yeah. Hopefully it opens.
So I don't know. I used to really think,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to do this one day. And now, as
No?
I've gotten older, I don't think I need to do that.
But the moon is fine.
In a rocket,
In a claustrophobic tiny little tube. That could,
okay, but
that
it's
could
not
fall
going to be
apart.
an itty bitty tiny little tube. It's enormous in there.
How is it going to be enormous?
It's going to, I mean, look at how big it is. Like, it's not like we're going to be in there like sardines.
Oh, Kim.
We're going to be able to move a little bit, don't you think?
Kim, that's just the thing that delivers the payload. You're at the tip of the rocket
Oh,
in
that's
this
true.
tiny little capsule.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I just want to bring it to everybody's attention. It'd be like going to that thing, that submarine in the bottom of the ocean.
Okay, yeah.
And they had Xbox controllers running that thing, remember?
Oh my gosh.
Do you remember this story a little bit? No. We'll have to pull the thread on that.
Oh, that's bizarre.
But yeah, listen, I would go around Earth. I would definitely go around Earth if it's like an 18-hour experience. You know, you can prepare yourself for that. You're not going to get claustrophobic there. You're going to enjoy yourself floating around in weightlessness, testing yourself, maybe having a little experiment. Bring some experiments with you, like you want to try and drink water in space,
gonna
right?
be funny.
You try and use the restroom in space. Like those are weird things that we haven't figured out. Like humans don't know how to do because there's no weight there. There's no gravity. So, I mean, let's do that. Fly around Earth.
Okay.
Weightless.
I'll just fly on my dragon. I'll just call my dragon in. Screw the rocket.
The dragon mother.
Yeah, I'll just call it. Speaking of Dragon Mother, how are you
Game of
enjoying?
Thrones.
Yeah, are you
I
still
love
enjoying it?
I love that whole segment about the dragons and her story and that one man, I can't remember his name of his character, that's just serving her, like getting stabbed. He's becoming the stone man. She's like, go find a cure for yourself, right? Mm-hmm. And then come back to me.
Mm-hmm. And it's been so long that I don't remember all the details.
Sure, yeah.
'Cause I watched it a really long time ago, but I just remember going, wow. I mean, there was definitely brutal scenes and grotesque scenes. That's why I like Vikings. It's not as
grotesque
gory
as Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
That show.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Woo.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
Oh my gosh. I just watched this mother, and I didn't watch it. I mean, it was part of the story. Ramsey had this mother and her baby eaten by the dogs from the dog kennel. I was like, God, that's brutal. This is why we can't watch UFC. I can't watch this either.
I can't. It's
just a brutality between two human beings getting kneed in the head over and over again.
Yeah. Why do I sign up for that? Why would I want to sign up for that?
It's just brutal. I mean, I understand it's a sport. I get that. Mm-hmm. I understand the UFC is a sport, and people enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
I just don't enjoy it as much. I'll watch a little here and there, and it's gotten better because they're not allowing so many, like if you're on the ground, you can't knee people on the ground or whatever. There's rules. There's grappling rules now that they've put in place that makes it a little less brutal. But I was watching Nate, whatever his was, a few weekends ago, and he's a big UFC guy. He's been around a long time. It was in Vegas, and they were chanting for him. And he got beat by some other opponent, but he was bloody. His face was totally bloody. He couldn't see because his face was so bloody.
Well, the guy from the heavyweight, the final fight, that he, oh my God, I guess he was in the hospital and punctured something with his eyes and one of his eyes, and I can't gut it. So, ugh. I
mean, our bodies are fragile enough as it is.
Yeah.
Even with all that training those guys go through, weeks and months before a fight, training.
Could you imagine being married? Well, you're not a guy. I mean, you're a guy, but like a woman being married to a UFC fighter or just a boxer.
A warrior.
Like knowing that, okay, babe, I'm going to work.
You're married to a warrior.
You are. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, the gladiators,
Game of Thrones.
We used to go in and watch. Well, we did not, but human beings used to watch. And it was brutal. It was
sport.
It was man or,
last man standing.
The bull. Right?
Or it was last man standing. All these people.
Absolutely. Like whoever last man stands wins, right?
Yeah.
And they did it all for entertainment.
Entertainment. Keep the people busy.
Yeah.
Don't let them think.
And now here we are, right?
Keeping the people busy. Don't
Keeping
let them
them
think.
busy. But it's still brutal, but it's
Keep
not
watching
as brutal.
the games.
So, yeah.
Speaking of games, have you watched any of the World Cup?
Not really.
Soccer.
It was on the TV at the first night.
If Fox is running these series, they'll play. I think they're playing many games.
I will tell you that I have been noticing all the foreign people talking about how wonderful and beautiful the United States of America is.
Our cities.
And how amazing our food is. We've got the, Irish people, the Scottish people coming in singing Sweet Caroline and doing all of these like wonderful things. And people love our country. And there's a lot of them that are on social media talking about, hey, I just had my very first Texas barbecue. Oh my gosh. Because it tend to be a little, their food is very different in the UK, right?
Oh yeah. Bland,
and
no spice.
It's really lovely to hear this. Here's the sad piece is that us Americans forget to be blessed, that we are in the United States of America. And then we have all these foreigners coming in going, oh my God, we love the USA. We love this. It's so beautiful. It's the most beautiful country in the entire world. And I love hearing that because I think that we all need to be pumped up and be reminded of the beauty that is surrounding us.
How many people are bashing the United States right now? Yeah. It's sad.
Well, that's why it's fun to watch the news and see all these foreign people going, we love the United States. It's sad that it's not our own people saying it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody is, right? But there's definitely some people that don't like what's,
Right.
And I'm just going to remove myself. I'm going to go over into this little corner. I'm just going to hang out in my own little Merkaba and my own little world. And
see, we need to fix this place instead of going to the moon, going to Mars. Let's fix this place. People, if you don't like it, make it better. Right? How do you make that better? Right? You involve, you give in service to others. Make it better. Right?
Absolutely.
There was this homeless couple sitting out here
Did you just take that out of my head?
in the
Because I was going to ask you about the homeless person. Okay, go ahead.
in the parking lot. There was a man and a woman. And I was like, these people they just need a reach. They just need connection. They just need a little love today. So I brought them 3 bottles of water. And I walked up to them and I said, everybody needs water. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Enjoy the day. It's going to be a little hot. Hopefully you find shade. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That was it. Their smiles, their gratitude was incredible.
Yeah.
Just water.
Yeah.
People need water. So just a little service to others. It doesn't take much. Mm-mm. Not much. I don't really give people like that money. Most of the time, they just try and intoxicate themselves with more stuff.
To numb up probably all their...
Of course, but water. Everybody needs what? Water. Mm-hmm. So give them something they need.
Well, I will tell you, when my son was young, I was married at the time, and I remember saying to my husband, oh, these kids just have everything. They have so much. It's around Christmas time. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, they have all these gifts. They have this, I need to teach these kiddos that we need to be appreciative, that Christmas is a time to give, not to receive, right?
Yeah.
And so we sat down with the kids and we pretty much said, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take $500 and we are going to go to Walmart and Costco, whatever. I don't even know if Costco was around at that time. This is back in 2000 and probably 3, 4, 5.
Oh, yeah.
And we got cases of water. We got blankets. We got hats. We got big cases of oranges.
Socks? Did you get socks?
No socks.
Okay.
And we left the house pretty early in the morning. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Eventually, we ended up making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches because we did it every year. Okay. So we would take the kids down on a Saturday. We would go downtown. And we would go to all the places that we know that homeless people were going to be. And I would say, we would drive down this alley and I would say to the kids, do you see those boxes right there? And they're like, yeah. And I go, for some people, that's their homes. And we need to be thankful and appreciative. And they were just like, what? Like we took them to immerse themselves kind of in it, right? So then we park the car and we just take whatever, and we're walking through the park. And my son came up to me and he goes, Mom, that homeless person over there is asleep. He goes, can I please go place this blanket in the water next to him? And I said, please do. Yeah. And one of the most touching experiences was when a native Indian family, he was with his family, his wife and his 3 kids. And he was cold and they didn't have anything. And we gave them some sandwiches, some oranges, lots of water, blankets. And my stepdaughter at the time and my son went up and said, hey, we'd like to give your family some food and we want to keep you warm. And that Indian man grabbed my son and shook his hand and he said, you will never know how you've touched my life today. You are a angel in human form. Thank you. It was the most powerful it was the most powerful way every year it started getting bigger and bigger in our community because everybody wanted to be a part of it. And it was teaching our children, like, be thankful for what you have. Mm-hmm. And so you don't have a gazillion amount of presents under the Christmas tree, but like, what can we do to give back to our community? And I hope that my son does that with his kids one day. And I know he talks about doing it once they get older. He don't want to do it too little, but it was pretty powerful.
Kim,
it was really powerful.
Where are the tissues?
I know.
Dang
Kim,
look at this.
I think I have some. Hold on.
I really don't need it. I'll just use my hand and wipe it off. But
okay. Yeah, it was really
got me leaking.
Yeah, it was a beautiful story.
Kim.
Yeah.
In service of others, the simplest, just a little time, right? Just a little effort, water. Yeah.
Oh, they couldn't get enough of it. They were so thirsty.
Yeah.
So thirsty.
Yeah, where do they get fresh water otherwise? Everybody wants them not in their business. They don't want them there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I know, sorry. I don't need to.
We need to fix this place.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Be in service of others. Help everybody. Help people. Find the way. Get them a little assistance. Right? People get down on their luck. Sometimes they need a program. Sometimes they're too proud to get a program, Mm-hmm. But when they have that moment, like the gratitude those 2 showed me yesterday, just a moment. just 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It was so, it was just real,
Yeah.
human, right?
Yes, and they're human too, right? Like, I remember one time we were in San Francisco, and we went down to a Chinatown and had like some amazing dim sum, and we had so much food left over, and we were just walking up and down. And
Were you in the gates of Chinatown in San Fran? In that little section?
yeah.
I know right where that is.
Yeah. So it was kind of a back alley. Kind of go through an alley, and then there was just this mom and pop like dim sum, like good old Chinese breakfast, and we ate a bunch. And we were just walking around, and I had a bag full of food.
Yeah.
That we were gonna just bring back to the hotel to probably not eat.
Yeah, to not put in the fridge
And
and just throw
so-
away the next day.
Yeah. So I said to my husband, I'm like, let's just take it. If we come across anyone that's homeless, let's just give them food.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's give them something. And so, sure enough, it wasn't but maybe 5-10 minutes on our walk, and we found a family that, here you go. Here's some.
They needed a little nutrition that day or whatever it was.
Yeah. So I try to do. I don't always give money like you. Sometimes I feel in my heart like, oh, okay, Kim, you've got $10. Pull it out. This person really does need it.
Well, I have a story.
But I try not to do the money. I try to do food or drink
Yeah.
of some kind, water or something like that.
This is 2003, 2002. It's 02 or 03. I'm in Milwaukee, and I'm going through this meditative experience. And I stop at this church, and I sit to just meditate, be still, maybe have a little prayer. And there's this lady sitting in the back of the church. She's eating yogurt. And I walk by her, and she goes, "Do you have any spare change?" I pull out a $10 bill, I give it to her, and she enjoy the day. I'm pretty sure that was God showing up, right?
Yeah.
Because that energy, every once in a while, just shows up for me and people, and you just know that there's something different about what that lady eating yogurt in the back of the church. You know, that's not normal. Pay attention,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So that was a long time ago. But then my meditative experience, my awakening really started to get pushed from there. And it started to really move. It was very noticeable. The meditation increased, all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Be in service of people. Just that one thing. Breathe and be in service of people. If you can do those two things in your life, I think you'll probably find yourself on the right path.
We'll be making a difference, right? A ripple effect.
A ripple
right?
effect.
I mean, smiling at a stranger, letting someone in the highway. You see their blinker on, slow down. Like, I remember one of my spiritual teachers told us way back in the day, it was one of our very first classes. She's like, hey, like, half the time people, when they're on the highway and they're pissed off and they're, revving and they're going in and out, it's typically because something's happened and they're taking it out. They're mad, right? And so, like, when someone flips you off or honks at you because whatever, like, blow them a kiss.
Yeah.
Wave at them, slow down, stop. Like, it's not about you. They're not doing this to you. It's not about you, but they're doing it to you because they're pissed off at, maybe they just got fired from their job, or maybe they just got in a fight with their spouse, whatever the case may be. It's just this energy, right?
Yeah.
So she always used to say, like, if somebody gets mad at me and they flip me off, I just blow them a kiss, have a good day, wave. Like, it's really crazy how they just will be like, wait a second. They'll drive by you and flip you off, and you're like, have a good day. Like, just send love. Just send love and healing. And we can make a difference just by doing that.
That person was having a bad moment in their day.
Yeah.
Stemmed from something earlier that that affected their field, their flow. Bad morning, coffee didn't work.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yep.
Dog chew up something, whatever. Whatever the situation was for the morning, they come on the road with that aggression, a little bit of anger, a little bit of that work up, right? You know exactly what that feels like.
And then it takes just one simple thing, like you pulled over and they didn't like it, and the next thing you know, I mean, did you hear on the news the other day too that there was some kind of crazy road rage where, like, these, I don't know, 20, 30-year-old kids literally stopped in the middle of the, Kurt was telling me about it, stopped in the middle of the road and started, like, punching in each other's windows and kicking stuff. And there was a semi that was coming down. I think I want to say it was on I-70. I don't know. We could.
I can pull it up. Yeah.
And I guess the semi stopped right behind them, and he had the camera, like watching the whole thing. It's like you guys stopped in the center of a
Is this in
highway.
Denver?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This was in Denver. This was a couple nights ago, maybe even over the weekend. I don't know. He was telling me about it because, we all, depending upon our algorithm, we all get different things on our phones, right?
Yeah.
So that didn't show up for me.
Is this it right here?
Downright
16 hours
dangerous.
ago, this one?
Yes, on I-70.
Oh,
Yes.
then we're going to see the imagery. Well, somebody's video.
Yeah, here they are. That's the semi just recording
We're
everything.
not going to put it on screen, but we'll watch it, Kim.
Okay.
I'm sure
It
there's
brings
an
us a
ad.
lot
Of
of
course,
joy.
there's an ad. Come on. Yeah, well.
So crazy.
I'll play this. I'll get
right?
this queued up.
Okay. So crazy stuff. I'm just like, what is wrong? Like, why do we have to be so angry, people? So I
Yeah.
don't know. I just at that point and just say, okay, you know what, Source, please just shine your light. Shine your light in every way, in every area of this world for people, their hearts, their minds.
Yeah.
We've got to come together. We've got to smile at strangers. We've got to say please and thank you.
Be in
Help
service
an
of each other.
elderly
Be in
person.
service.
Whatever. Pick some fresh flowers for your mom or your girlfriend. You don't even have to buy them. Go pick them.
This right here. They're stopped in the
Yes,
middle of
yes,
I-70.
they're stopped in I-70.
What?
And then they both start like kicking each other's windows and
This
Now
is
this
wild.
guy gets out. it's scary.
Those were two dad bods right there trying to go after each other. Are you kidding me? You're not UFC fighters. Get back in your car and go to work.
Right.
Enjoy life in other ways. Get rid of that anger. Try and be calm. Whatever. Breathe.
Yeah. Breathe.
Breathe.
I think that's today's theme. Just breathe. Let's just breathe through it, people.
Yeah. Listen, if you're experiencing like a road rage situation, sometimes the way you breathe affects your field. You can control sometimes the anger amplitude and other people surrounding you. Just breathe. Brings the calmness down.
Yep.
Can we do a little meditation? Can you lead us in? Could you mind if I put you on the spot?
Yeah, no, I would love to do
Or
something.
I can. Either one.
If you, whatever you feel, I am open.
Lead us.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so if you're driving, don't close your eyes. But if you have a minute, just stop and pause and just really focus on taking a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice and deep. And in your mind's eye, just see that word love however you want. Art, block letters, calligraphy. And just recognize that word love and connect it to your heart space right now. Feel the pulsing of your heartbeat. And with this breath, when you inhale this breath, as you exhale it, I want you to inhale love, and as you exhale it, I want you to send love to the rest of the world. And just breathing in love. Exhaling it to the world.
Just that moment. What was that? A minute? 45 seconds? Can you feel it?
Oh, yeah, I felt it immediately in my heart.
Calm. The flow returns.
Yeah, yeah. I like that. We should close out with every...
We
Should
talked
close
about
out. Talked
what
about
kind
starting,
of our shticks,
yeah.
what we're going to do, or our routines. And I think that's an excellent one. Just that. 45 seconds, people, right at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
I love that. Let's
Yes.
do it.
Let's
do
do
it
it.
at the end. Whenever we are wrapped up, we still have about half an hour. I know we're kind of limited on time today. We have a hard stop. All this scheduling.
What is going on? We're
all
not
this
allowed to have a hard
scheduling
stop.
laid on our calendars today. It happens, right?
Yes, it does happen. So
You have tarot. Yeah, you got this.
I brought some cards in today because I thought, oh, look. I was just going to talk about the star card earlier. Star
What?
card is... I wanted to pull a card for the world. I wanted to just, that's why I looked down. It's like, Kim, pull a card right now for what's happening in the world. And
So that camera right there. Show it to that camera.
so the star card.
There you go.
What I love is that Felicia even talked about the star card when she came on. She's like, I kept getting the star card. I kept getting the star card. My intention was to just pull a card for the earth. Okay. So this is all about healing. Okay. If you look at this card, this is the astrological sign of Aquarius. Okay. They are connected to earth. They are connected to water. So they are very grounded in their emotions. She is breathing. She is known as the water pourer. But this is all about healing the earth, healing thyself.
Yeah.
This is also about, wishing on a star. Don't, continue to have faith. Be hopeful and patience.
Trust.
But for the most part, we've got a lot of healing that's getting ready to happen in the earth. Let's see what we've got underneath here. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. The Temperance card. This is all about balance. This is said to be Archangel Gabriel right here. And once again, he's flowing the emotions, the water from cup to cup, back and forth. This is all about give things time to ebb and flow, but for the most part, things will start to settle down. We're not going to be in quite this place of like,
you're gonna get me crying, right?
Craziness. And then, there's just a beautiful new passion coming in for the world to be excited again for the direction for our children. The direction of the new earth.
Is that the fire coming out of his helmet, or is that a feather?
It's supposed to be a feather, but it is a fire sign. So Leo Sagittarius energy.
A fire horse.
This is the Knight of Wands. So this is like making things happen quickly, fast, with passion. So let's allow Earth to heal. Let's encourage her to heal. Let's help her heal in any way that we can through giving back to our community or giving back to the earth. Like if you have a bottle of water and you're at the park and it's been in your hand for forever and you're like, I don't want to drink this. It's in a plastic bottle. Give it to earth. Give it to the tree. Give it to...
Don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away. So, and know that things are going to start to settle down. There's going to be this new, beautiful energy, spicy, fun, playful, very in the moment. This is very spontaneous energy. And that's where the world is headed. So these are two beautiful, beautiful cards saying healing and give time. We're moving in a new direction. So beautiful. We've had a lot of disappointments. The world has been split. Look at that. There's that 3 of Wands. We talk about that 3 of Wands.
Yeah.
So we got some great stuff coming up for the world. And look, like things are going to start to become fruitful again. We're going to recognize our self-worth as a planet, as people, as individuals, as human beings. So we are going to start, our harvest is going to start to grow again. Look at how abundant that woman is right there.
I see that.
Okay, with money and with the fruits of her labor. So we're getting there. We're getting there. We are going to, what's that song by Michael Jackson? You'll heal the world, make it a better place.
Yeah.
Like we are
For
in the
you
process
and
of doing
me.
that. Yeah. Yeah. Such a beautiful, so I'm glad I just kind of pulled it. I didn't even shuffle, but Source is like, just pull it. You'll be fine.
You don't
So
need to shuffle anything.
beautiful, beautiful
It was
messages
it
for
was
the world.
all mixed up already.
Absolutely.
I had no idea what that deck was. She pulled it right out of the box and set it on the table.
It was shuffled plenty of times before it was in the box, so we're good. Look, the Magician, create. You are the alchemist to your world. We are pulling heaven. This is as above,
Infinity.
so below. So we are pulling heaven to earth. But we had to get ugly before we can get good again, right? Like we had
Balance.
to, truths had to come out, things had to happen. Like nobody likes war, nobody likes any of that stuff.
No.
But it's, this man
Except for
in this
Halliburton.
picture, okay? In this
Yeah.
picture, this man has everything that he needs. He's pointing to the heavens and he's pointing down to earth. So as above, so below, bring heaven to earth. That's what 5D is doing.
Yeah.
It's bringing heaven to earth. And we are the alchemist. We can manifest whatever we need. And we are going to be stepping into such a beautiful higher frequency with that magician.
King Soopers leading the charge for optimum wellness. Fuel your workout
This
with
just started.
Vita
I have no idea where that came from.
That was
We're
crazy.
going to close those 2 tabs right now. The alchemist did that?
The alchemist is like, yeah. I mean, he's got the wand, he's got the cups, he's
No,
got
but
the
did the
pentacles,
alchemist
he's got the swords.
did the alchemist play the commercial?
Well, gosh darn it, you little magician, you making things appear and
That's funny.
disappear.
We didn't touch it. I didn't. I only touched the one thing. I touched that camera number 4 button. That's all I touched, and then the commercial started playing. Whatever.
Okay, maybe it was commercial time.
I don't know.
I don't know, but beautiful cards that came out for the world today.
Yeah.
I think it's great. So, what else we got?
Have you done any reflection on the Congo? No, you didn't want to. We're not going to tell anybody that anyway.
Okay.
We're not going to bring that up on this thing, not this platform. That's not what this is for, right? We were going to talk about today. We have this one topic that we really want to talk about.
The triangle.
The triangle.
The triangle.
Yeah. And I pulled up images for, F11. Did I pull up the pyramids on this one? No, those two.
I think you had it when I first got here. You had them.
I did.
You had them up.
I think it's right here, Kim.
There they are. I hope one day I can get there.
Have you not been yet?
I've never been to Egypt.
Yeah, I haven't been yet either.
But
the pyramids are calling.
Yes, they are. Yes,
We gotta go back.
Can we alchemize a trip to that here real quick?
How
Can
fun
we just
would
make that happen?
How fun would a whole retreat be at the pyramids?
Oh my gosh.
Is that a thing? Do people don't even allow that? They don't even allow you to be around the pyramids past a certain time, I bet. I bet you it's controlled so much.
Noah, I don't know that my body would be able to handle the pyramids because when I went to the Sedona and Grand Canyon, I was so incubated with energy and frequency.
Mm-hmm.
I looked out when my feet were like stepping on the Grand Canyon, like there was a beautiful view and we had just gotten there and it's like, oh, let's get out of the car and look. And as soon as I looked up and I literally saw like a flash of the pyramids of Giza nestled into the Grand Canyon. And I was like, and I just started sobbing. My husband was like, are you okay? I'm like, like I sobbing and it was so beautiful. It was so magical. Visceral. The feeling that I felt. So, and then I ended up in Moab Hospital with 106 fever and sepsis.
The highest fever they've ever seen.
In Moab Hospital, yeah. 106.2.
You didn't get an award or anything, did you?
Well, I kind of joked around because I was really like not really understand. Like source wouldn't allow me to understand just how serious this was, because if I would have known how serious I was, I would have trickled down.
Was this 20? This was recent for you, 2022.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years.
2024.
Yeah, 2024. But 2 years this September 8th.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
So we didn't know what was going on, but I was uncontrollably shaking. I like convulsing, and I was like, what's going on? We went and got a thermometer. We went to the pharmacy or to the Walgreens to get some medicine, and the thermometer wouldn't work. So we thought it was a bad. We thought it was
too high.
It wouldn't register.
You got a dud for the thermometer.
So I mean,
it's got the 3 lines. You're dead.
Yeah,
go
we
to the
can't
hospital.
Register anything, and so we go to the hospital. They actually weren't very kind to me at first. I don't know if they just thought because I didn't look sick.
Yeah,
I didn't. I really didn't.
You don't look sick.
And yeah, you don't look sick. What are you?
What are you doing here?
Exactly.
Get out of here.
And so they were kind of rude at first, but then once they got me into the room and they scanned, they're like, "Oh," the nurse.
They did it twice, right?
Oh yeah.
She was like, "Oh, that misread. Let me reset it."
Yeah.
Holy what?
She said, "Oh my gosh, you really are sick," and I'm just kind of looking at her like, "Whoa." Really, lady? Like, this is why I'm here. Like,
you think I want to be here on vacation?
I don't know if she thought that I was, just going through some kind of
You're
a
on
drug
vacation, by the way.
Something.
You're on a road trip, traveling across the country, visiting the sites, getting some time, right? And she's like, "You're not sick." You're like, "Why am I here on vacay? Come on."
Yeah, and she's like,
Let's use some reason.
She goes, "Wow, you have 106 fever," and I go, "Wait, 100.6," and she goes, "No, 106." And I'm like, "Oh wow." She goes, "Yeah, that's the highest temperature we've ever had at Moab." And I'm like, "Oh, does that mean I get like some kind of a warrant?" I did say like I was being a smartass. Like I had no clue. Like my higher self just took over and would not allow me to comprehend.
Right.
Because I know what our body does at 103.
Yeah.
Like I'm surprised that I
You
didn't
start
have a
shutting
stroke.
down.
I'm surprised I didn't.
Your organs start shutting down at a certain temperature.
They were prepping me for kidney failure and getting ready to prep me for the flight to Grand Junction.
You want to tell people what the questions they asked you when you got there? When they knew your temperature? You came by yourself?
Yeah, no, they were okay. So I
Can
had
we contact anybody?
Yeah, so we were. They were getting ready to admit me into the hospital, pulling me out of the emergency room, put me in the. And she said to me, "So like, are you religious? Are you spiritual? What all did you bring with you today? Like, what are your belongings?" And I'm just answering all these kind of questions, and I'm thinking they're odd. And honestly, I truly believe that my angelic team, my spiritual team, my higher self held me above all this. Like I said, because if I would have really
if you would have been
realized,
in your body,
if I would have been in my body
fully,
I would have been like, holy shit, I have 106 fever, sepsis, and I have E. coli. Like, I'm not going to make it. Like people die.
She's
you
asking
know?
these questions.
So she's
because
asking these
belongings,
questions. Yeah. So she's like, what all did you bring with me? And I'm like, that bag, that blanket, all the things that I have on right now. Do you have any jewelry on? Yeah. Okay. And so I said to her, I'm like, may I ask, like, why are you asking me all this? And she actually answered it really well. She had great bedside manner. I really enjoyed that nurse. She said, we are a very small hospital here in Moab, and sometimes our patients need special, specialists, doctors that we don't supply here. And so we have to, at times, fly them over to Grand Junction.
Oh, my God. They were about to get you on a Flight for Life helicopter.
To take me to Grand Junction.
It's Moab.
From Moab to Grand Junction.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And the nurses kept coming in saying, gosh, oh my God, I just can't believe this. You just don't look sick. Like, I was talking to them like this. Like, I honestly, I look back and I go, I have no idea what took over, what helped me get through that, but it did. And I'm here. So they
put fluids in you, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They started an IV drip.
Yep.
What other medications did they recommend? Do you remember?
I don't remember all that they put me on.
An antibiotic or something?
Yeah, they wanted to get the fever down, so they immediately administered like some kind of a Tylenol of some kind. And luckily, my fever did start to come down. I did have some kidney inflammation and a little kidney stone at one point, so they were like, okay, maybe it's a kidney thing. Yeah, maybe it's a kidney thing. But they did ask me. The doctor said to me, when the doctor came in, she's like, okay, well, we got your blood results back, and you've got, your sepsis, and you've got. They had to send all of my stuff to the CDC because they didn't know how I contracted. So the doctor says to me, have you been around like any bats lately? Have you had like any mice run across your face? I'm like, why are you like
fecal matter?
Yeah. I said, no. I mean, we went on a hike. I got a little scratch from a bush, and she goes, let me see. And I showed her. She goes, no, that one. So anyway, she comes back in and she goes, okay, here's what I found out. Here's what we have. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, okay, well, can I go home now? Can you give me medicine? Can I go home? Because we have to head back tomorrow. And she's like, no. We need to admit you. This is like the scales were just over the top crazy numbers. Like, how was I even communicating? How was I not in a coma? How was I not having?
These are all the questions these medical personnel were obviously going through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, how was she even communicating with me right now? Incomplete sentences.
Yeah.
So I share that story because it all started in Sedona, which I loved Sedona. It was a little too commercialized for me, but I loved it. So there's a lot of portals there. And then when we got to the Grand Canyon and I saw the pyramids of Giza, like nestled in, like some form of pyramids, nestled into the mountains. And I'm like, wow. And then that night I started getting, symptoms. Yeah. I was already feeling a little off. So I don't know if I can go to Egypt. I don't know. Like, it may blast me out of here with all that energy, but I do feel like I got a lot of upgrades. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, no, we even took the thermometer back. I said to Kurt, I'm like, can you take that back? Get our money back. It didn't even work. The lady goes, it probably works. It probably just, it couldn't register your temperature.
Dash is what your temperature is.
Okay.
You're dead.
Yeah. It was crazy.
Get the hell into the hospital.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was
well, I'm glad you're
experience.
not on the other side. I'm glad you're still here.
Well, thank you. And I do know that I had a choice.
Yeah.
I do feel it was very much a near-death kind of experience. I was given a choice to stick around or head out, and I chose to hang out.
You have more stuff to do.
I got more stuff to do.
A book to write.
Oh, my book is getting so...
Can you give everybody an update? Give everybody an update.
Yeah. So we are almost done. We're actually going to hopefully sign off on the illustrations this afternoon with my digital creator. And once that all is done, so there's 10 digital art pieces to go into the book, obviously. The front cover and then 10 other
you have
10
illustrations
chapters.
throughout the book.
Yeah. And so we're finishing those up today, and then once that's done, he's just going to plop those pictures in there. I'm going to do a quick little rundown. I'm going to have my editor peek at it one more time, make sure that everything is good. And then we're going to ship it off to Kindle digital print, and then it will be available on Amazon to purchase. Yeah. And then I think when I get back from a little travel, I'm going to come into the studio and we're going to record it so that we can put the book up on Audible as well. So if parents don't have time, or like your 9-year-old wants to listen to the story, they can read along if you buy them the book, or if they just, want to listen
Perfect.
So that's super exciting. Then I think to myself yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, it's almost done. Oh my God, I better I got to get going on the second book because I'm not complete with it's not completed yet.
You have a little series, right?
I have a little series. Like I have a couple of different ideas for different books, but
Right.
so but what I really love about this is, my dad, before he passed, he said, can you please promise me that you'll write a book one day? Because he used to tell me that all the time. And I promised him.
Yeah.
And so the dedication page, goes out to my father. And it's just, this one's dedicated to my father, Robert, a.k.a. Bobo. Well, I didn't say a.k.a., but quotes around Bobo.
The Bobo, yeah.
And he said, here's to promises kept, promises made and promises kept. So I always thought it was going to be like a psychic book.
Would you put that in the book, the dedication? In there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Front cover or right behind?
Right behind.
Yeah.
So I always thought that he wanted me to write, or that he suggested. Like I had a lot of intuitives tell me growing up, oh, you got a book in you, you got a book in you, you got a couple books in you, and I'm like, no, there's no way. I need help with that. And then all of a sudden the children's series kind of came to me, and it was like, it didn't have to be a psychic book. It didn't have to be about mediumship. It didn't have to be about any of that. It is exactly what it needs to be right here, right now.
I called you
so
in the
I'm
midst
excited.
of you writing this thing.
I know you did. I know you did.
It's perfect timing. Timing's everything.
It really is.
Right? Everybody wants things. They want all this stuff right when they want it. Well, there might be a plan that has a time involved.
Mm-hmm.
For
Trust.
when it's
Give
ready.
time, right? And it'll circle back around.
But what does your dad say? I don't want no one. There's got to be an adage from Bobo here.
Oh, he says all different kind. I think I quote him at least once or twice a day.
Yeah.
I really do. He still is very prevalent in my world. I hear him. I hear his sayings.
Yeah.
But what I'm really proud of, and I do have to say this, I'm really proud of, is starting something and completing it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's incredible. What an accomplishment. You put all this effort into gathering this information, right?
Mm-hmm.
From the muse, from the source, from wherever, and you write it down. Mm-hmm. You produce it. You're producing it yourself. You didn't send it to a publisher. The publisher's not doing all this work. You are, right?
Yeah.
What an accomplishment that is.
It's super fun.
And you're self-publishing on Amazon, Kindle.
Yep. Yep. And Kindle. And then Audible.
And Audible eventually. Yeah.
Yes. So, and I do have, I can't wait to share, but there is a little secret that's going to be coming up here in the next couple of weeks of some new psychic energy that I can't wait to share with the rest of the world. But until I get the green light on that, so there's some, which you and I have talked about, but I can't drop any names yet, but just some really fun energy coming up about intuitives, astrologers, healers, mediums, dream interpreters, like whatever the case may be. They're coming together.
Yeah.
And it's going to be pretty magical when I'm able to share.
They're coming together. The community is forming.
Yep.
Right? You can kind of feel it. And people that are in this space kind of know we need to be finding each other right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. And that's what we're working towards right now.
Yeah.
Is finding the right people and putting, So stay tuned because that's coming up the next couple weeks. Hopefully by the first or second week in July, we'll be able to announce some of that exciting stuff.
Well, it's 11/19.
Okay.
Do you...
Well, you got an appointment. You got a hard stop.
A hard stop for sure. Do you want to take people out on just a little breath work, a little more tarot? What do you want to do?
How do you feel about doing a quick little closing meditation?
I don't mind at all.
For us?
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, I would love for you to.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do something very similar to a breath meditation. I'm gonna count for people. We're gonna do box breathing together. Okay. I talked about this with somebody the other day. I was sitting down at lunch with him, and I said, just try this. Breathe in, and then count to 5 as you breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just that. We're going to do that a few times for everybody, okay? Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's that?
That's so nice. If I was trying to do breathe in for 5 and exhale for 5. I was like, oh, I can't do the breathe in for 5.
Breathe in for 5 is like, if you breathe in for 5, it's very controlled. So when people breathe in and they want to do this box breathing, they want to talk about, I'll tell the fundamentals just a little bit. Not that I'm an expert in any way, just some experience, right? Breathing in is way faster.
Yeah.
That's 1.5, 2 seconds tops.
Yeah.
So if you want to breathe in, you want to count it. You have to go real controlled, which is not easy to do. That's not easy to do. You have to control your inward breath. Very tough. You have to train your body on how to do that, your mind on how to do that. But the outward stuff, it's very easy.
Yeah.
It kind of comes with ease, right? Counting to 5 is I breathed out, you breathed out. It was very simple. So, listen, the fundamentals, we covered this. Breath.
Yep. Everyone take a deep breath.
That's
and
it.
Just
On the freeway,
look for joy in the world.
in the grocery store.
Let's put everybody on a mission.
In the
next
chicken.
week, let's everybody please look for some version of joy in your life. Or beauty around you, whether it's the trees, the sky, the rainbow after rain, whatever the case may be. Like, we have to start somewhere. So let's tell all of our people that are listening right now we wish you an amazing week.
Yeah.
And we hope that you find joy in every area that you look.
And breathe while you're there.
And breathe while you're there.
No, Kim. What a great episode this is. We didn't do anything we really planned on.
But that's okay.
We talked about the pyramids a little, which is good.
We'll dive into that a little bit more when we've done a little bit more. You and I need to talk a little bit about it too.
Yeah, we need to kind of
So,
frame some
Yeah.
segments with the pyramids, and we need to talk about some of the non-conspiracy things and some of the conspiracy things, and just some of the what they used it for, meditation, right? There were chambers in there just for meditation and just for sound. And of course, the burial or whatever. Who knows? That doesn't even feel real anymore.
Who knows? We've been,
Right?
Yeah.
The programming.
Forget everything you know.
There's no UFOs except they exist. Here it comes.
There's no beings except they exist too.
Here comes the disclosure. Well, that was a great episode.
That was really
and,
fun. Thank you.
I hope to see everybody next week.
Oh wait, can we
What do
talk
you
about
got?
our special guests next week, or do we have?
I mean, we
or
can.
do we do that?
Well,
or do we wait?
I got one accept for it, so we're
Okay,
gonna
so
wait.
we're waiting until the other.
But let's talk about Calvert.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk about him? So July 15th,
Yes.
we have a guest called. I'm going to name you out. I'm going to call you out, Calvert, right now. Sir Calvert Jones. He's a Malta Knight. He paints tropical realism. Prince Harry came and picked up one of his photos. I'm sure it's existing in the Royal Museum somewhere, right, in their art collection.
It's such an incredible photo or art piece of him. He did so good.
I thought so.
Yeah.
And he brought the light of all of that energy to this little island called St. Vincent and the Grenadines, specifically St. Vincent. And he's got a gallery there. He's working on some relationships and some partnerships with some local vendors and local businesses. And he's an international painter. This man, we're going to have on July 15th. It'll be super fun. We have some other guests coming along. We're not going to name them right now, but our calendar's starting to fill up a little bit with people, isn't it?
Yep. And he'll be joining us from St. Vincent.
He will.
Yeah.
He'll be on WhatsApp.
We will be. We will be zooming him in with us. So that'll be super fun.
It will be.
Good.
What a great conversation. You have anything else you want to talk about?
No, other than thank you, and I appreciate you.
Gratitude for everybody.
Yes.
Gratitude's another
Gratitude.
one, right? Have some gratitude for your life.
Yes.
Look outside. Kim was saying this earlier. How beautiful is this place? Take notice.
Yeah.
Breathe and be grateful.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a beautiful week. We'll see you next Wednesday.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.